So we're gonna go ahead and do the second part of this demo drive, which is we are gonna test drive the full self-driving of this Tesla Cybertruck. First we go to menu and then do the autopilot, full self-driving, yes. All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and show you or teach you how to engage full self-driving on a Cybertruck. So first we're gonna go back to the Tesla dealership, setting it on our navigation, and we got it right there, and then we put it on drive right there. And Uncle, why don't you hold the camera now that we're on drive and just kind of focus right here. So we're gonna go and then we're gonna push this button right here.
Now turn left.
There you go. I just pushed this little round scrolling button and now I'm on self-driving mode. So now the car is fully driving me back to the Tesla dealership. It took me quite a few minutes to figure out exactly how to engage the full self-driving of the Cybertruck, but it was fairly easy once I figured it out.
Now turn left onto
You basically program the navigation to the direction where you're going, and then you go drive and start rolling and push this button right here. So now we're gonna head back to the dealership. Looks like we're all clear. Cybertruck's doing good. That was a good call. So now this is the part 2 of the episode of the Tesla Cybertruck demo drive back to the dealership. This is a solid 8-minute drive. So this is a good, nice little demo for you guys to see how well this reacts, to see how technology has come, you know. So Uncle, you could go ahead and just kind of focus on the road, and that way people could see exactly how it's working. All right, so far so good. It's raining a very little tiny bit, but not too bad. And man, it's just an amazing experience that we're living now in a time where you push a button, you program your destination, and then the car can fully drive for you. Now it is still in a supervised mode, meaning it's not completely autonomous. So you will need some interaction with the vehicle every now and again. But I noticed the improvement over the last 1.5 years of full self-driving with Tesla. It just turned green, so now we are going. And even when it turned on the very close lane to it. And then now it's changing lane right here. So this is just a full raw footage, unedited, of the Cybertruck demo drive, guys. And I love how Tesla enables this feature for customers to try, even on a demo drive. Like, some people are very skeptical and, you know, don't trust that technology, but Tesla in itself trusts their technology so much that they let brand new customers try the FSD. And again, it took me a minute or two to figure out how to activate it, but I'm glad that I did because it's super simple.
In 500 feet,
you just push this button to engage the full self-driving, and that's super easy. All this technology, the auto turning, is the computer, the Tesla driving for me. And it's kind of nice that it has all these camera technology, even all this right here. So that's cool. Take a look at this lady in front of me driving this Sienna. She's looking down on her phone, probably text messaging. Look at the light. Like, people, guys. Like, you can text message when you get to your destination. It's not that important. People can wait, but that's the thing. Computers don't do that. Computers, you know, they are fully aware, you know, of 100% of just driving. Us humans, though, we're all distracted by so many things, and that woman right here. So just focus on the road in the video. Don't bother filming me. Thanks. Like, my fans know me and they've seen me enough. But this lady in front of me here was texting, looking down on her phone, and I'm like, come on. Oh, even though I think she's gonna give this homeless person something. So kudos to her for feeding the homeless. Little good deed. That's very kind of her. All right, so maybe she wasn't text messaging, Maybe she was reaching down for her coins in her purse to give to that homeless man. Hey, maybe, maybe not. But to me, she looked like she was text messaging. But maybe I was wrong. But nevertheless, back to the demo drive. It looks like we got a car right here. So the Cybertruck should slow down to give way to this Subaru. And sure enough, it did. And we are merging to this lane to the left here. And Cybertruck is doing a really good job doing so. There hasn't been a time since I activated it that I have to interrupt it. So that's very nice. Whew. That's cool. And I told the guys at Tesla that I'll be back in less than an hour. And I think we will make it by then. Perfect. So we are fortunate enough to just, go for a nice little smooth ride around town on a Cybertruck. And so yeah, it's really nice. I just noticed, see how little this rear view mirror is for such a big truck? Like all the little things that they made for this car is so untypical. Everything about this car is abnormal. If you're used to driving a typical Tacoma or F-150 or really anything, everything about this car is just not the same as what you're used to. That I could say. Well, the traffic is, the highway is actually very clear. It's not a very busy road, which is good. So we're not really, the FSD is not really being tested in a hectic and stressful, busy environment. So I wish we are in a situation where it's actually having a difficult time to navigate and go through a lot of traffics. But that's not the case today. It's just smooth driving, but that's all right. It's still a raw footage of the full self-driving of the Cybertruck. Whew. All right, let's see how this truck does on a turn and see what it does. Looks like we are on the left lane. Whew. Yeah. Also, I just noticed that the Cybertruck has this blind spot alert system right over here and over there. Like if there's somebody by the car, it lights up. All right, we got some wiper blade action, guys. Wasn't a lot of rain, but it's an automatic mode. All right, so we've been driving for a solid 10 minutes now, and the car hasn't asked me to interrupt or put any pressure on the wheel or anything. So that's one of the more advanced features of this self-driving supervised. Like, it's not as annoying as it used to be.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Northeast 4th Plain Boulevard, then turn right.
All right, no cyclist making a turn right here. That's good.
Now turn right onto Northeast 4th Plain Boulevard.
Oh, that's tight. All right, let's see how it does navigating back to its home, the dealership. Okay, we got some cars around. We got this truck oncoming, but it did it perfectly. That was impressive. That was very good. Okay, it should make a left turn. All right, we got a little parking symbol here, so I don't know if it's gonna do it. Is it gonna avoid this sign? And sure enough, it did. All right, so we are here. So it looks like, is it gonna park itself? No, it didn't. It just did it like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and park it ourselves. So I'll take over. Come on, now we go and drive. Oh no, that's reverse. That's R, so I gotta go here for drive. So you gotta be careful if you're not used to it, guys. Once again, if you go down, that's reverse. And if you go up or forward, that's drive. So why don't we go ahead and test this Cybertruck driving right here. So let's go ahead and park it right here. Why don't we test drive the self-parking for the Cybertruck? So we'll go reverse and we'll click right here. And as soon as I do, let me see if it figures that out. Okay, come on. And then I hit start right here, and it will go ahead and park automatically. So if you look at the screen right here, there you go. And it should park it right next to the Tesla right there without me having to do it. Which for new people who are intimidated in driving this big of a truck and even parking it, I'm letting the car park for me. One try next to this next to the Tesla Model 3. And is it gonna stop on its own? It looks like it's doing a very good job. Boom. And it parked on its own, and it lowered the ride height for easier entry and exit. Dang, that was good. That was very good. All right, guys. So that concludes this demo drive right here. This is Adrian checking out. Peace.